Hey guys, welcome back for another episode of the Pokemon Generational Nuzlocke. This should be episode 2 of season 2. So if you're here, thank you so much for being here. Couple things. So off camera, I did level up a bit. So for instance, we have a Wartortle now. We have a Pidgeotto because I forgot to nickname it. Queen Latifah evolved as well, and then we're not using anybody else. So anyway, moving on through. No, that's fine. We'll power through. So anyway, so good to be back. It's been a minute, so I apologize. Again, this is just doing it as frequently as I can afford to. Working on my master's program right now, and for the entirety of the spring semester I'm taking 2 classes at the same time, and it is just brutal sometimes, in the amount of stuff that I have to do. For instance, I'm recording this Saturday the 11th, so February 11th, and yeah, at this point I'm procrastinating. I needed a break. I still have a paper to write. I still have to respond in my discussion post. And then I need to go over my lessons for class next week. But, you know how it is. You always have a list of things that you're supposed to do, and I don't know. I needed a break. I've done a lot today. I got all my grading updated. Dang it, dog. Sorry, Mara's laying next to me messing up my timer. In case you're wondering, that's her. My fat puppy dog. He's a good dog. For the most part. He's hard-headed. But, yeah. Alright, so, in the last episode, we beat Brock. And now we're on our way to Mount Moon. We're trying to be more strategic this time. We did lose the first Nuzlocke. And the, rando episode where I tried it again with the same team, being a little bit more strategic, and still couldn't beat it. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. It's making me nervous, for sure. But I think we have a good team planned for this playthrough. So we'll see. Alright, we're gonna back out of here to reset them. I'm trying to minimize the number of battles I get into. So I don't accidentally overlevel my people. But for instance, the plan for Misty, when I get there, of course I'm going to try it, fingers crossed I get Abra. That would be fantastic. If not, I would be happy with Bellsprout or Oddish or whatever it is that you get there. Level that up and then use that to take on Misty. Wartortle will do fine. I mean, my entire time, talking is hard. My entire team would do okay. I'm not at a type disadvantage. But I don't have advantage. And before I say that, because some of you might be going, yeah, okay, so it's just a poison type right now. Because I know Nidoking and Nidoqueen become ground types when they evolve. Alright, so I already got Pidgey. I'm not sure what I'm going to get here. We'll give it a couple tries. I know there's some stuff that I can catch. There we go. Jigglypuff. Um, yep, yep. Come on. Oh, and I bought my Pokeballs from the last town, so that was already done. Um, uh, I don't know. Jiffy, like Jiffy Pup, or Jiffy Pop, if you've ever had it. Um, One of those weird things as an adult. You know how like you have those things, like as a kid you really, really, really enjoyed this thing and it's like the greatest thing ever, and then you have it again as an adult and you go like, ugh, why did I ever like this? Um, I've had that experience a couple times now. Jiffy Pop is one of them. It's a popcorn that you. Oh, let me add Jigglypuff here. Jigglypuff. Um, it's a popcorn that you make on your stovetop, and yeah, growing up, I thought it was the greatest thing ever, and then I had it recently. I wanted my oldest boy to try it, and not good. It's not as good as I remember. All right, so in case you're wondering, um, yes, I used Zubat in the first run through. I have to catch him again because this is a fresh play. Um, and so now this guy is nuzlocked for this playthrough, meaning that next time I run into a Zubat, I can ignore it. And that's the part that's going to be tricky, as you know, like especially when I get to the third game. Um, is there anything left in an area that I can actually catch? Um, so we'll see. We shall see. And if that proves too difficult in this playthrough, that might be a rule that I get rid of. Um, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, why couldn't I have gotten Geodude? Not that I would have used it, because I already have a ground type on my team. But just something different, you know? Because one of the ideas of this playthrough, or doing it like this, is to give all the Pokemon their opportunity to shine. And so, for instance, in Mount Moon, I haven't used Geodude, I haven't used Sandshrew, I haven't used Paris, but of course, my first encounter is a Zubat, and so it's a Pokemon I can't use. Speaking of, we got a Zubat. There we go. That way we don't mess up again, because that was a thing in the first playthrough. Um, Improperly catching Pokemon. Oh, it's just like, I know there's items. I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're worth getting. We're not going to bother. Did it again. I knew she was there. I knew it. I knew there was a lady there. Oof, Oddish. This is a bad fight to pick. Critical hit. Come on. Don't mess me up too bad. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. And then, oh, no, now we're switching. Um, It's so strange to me that Gust is a normal attack. That was a good switch for Gen 2. So anyway, trying to think. Stuff that's been up. Things that have been going on. Anything to talk about. We already did the rant about, not rant, but how fantastic my students are. So I will be posting this today on Saturday. So if you see it, reminder, our Vietnam test is on Tuesday. Monday we're going to review, but I won't be there. My wife is in the process of getting a promotion. She's going to go from being a culinary professional to management, which is a nice step up. It's fantastic for her, and I'm super excited. But she has her official interview formality, but her interview is on Monday, and so I have to watch the baby. And so I told work, either he comes with me or I get the day off, and so I'm taking the day off. But yeah, so I won't be there Monday. Schaefer will be running class, but that's fine. See, like, why couldn't I have had Paris? I'll be honest, I don't even know if it's a good Pokemon or not in this game because I've never used it. But anyway, Schaefer will be running class, but you guys are just on your Chromebooks, doing your quizzes, preparation. I will say, if you're watching this, here's your insider information, if you will. I think the test is real simple, right? Like I think it was like 6 questions on it. As long as you know the unit is Vietnam, you understand that the reason that we're fighting in Vietnam is because they're communist, and then the reason we don't like communism is because we're trying to contain it, right? So containment theory, or not theory, but Truman Doctrine, coupled with domino theory, we're trying to contain communism. You have those 3 ideas down. That's 6 questions on the test. There was another 10 questions, like no joke, 10 questions out of 23 were just about Gulf of Tonkin Resolution and War Powers Act. And so understanding Gulf of Tonkin was that story about how we got attacked once, then supposedly we got attacked a second time, but we didn't actually get attacked a second time. And then the president used that as an opportunity to go to Congress and get the Gulf of Tonkin resolution passed. It increased the power of the president. Basically, he can conduct war without declaring war, which is a big problem when we talk about checks and balances and stuff. So there's a bunch of questions about that. And then there's a question about War Powers Act versus Gulf of Tonkin resolution. And the idea is the thing that they have in common with each other. They're both. It's a debate about the proper powers of the president. One says the power should be increased. The other one says power should be decreased. And then the rest of the questions are about War Powers Act. And again, that is just taking the power away from the president as Vietnam becomes more and more controversial. And then the rest of the questions is just like, why am I blanking? Playing and talking is difficult. The rest of the questions Oh, like Tinker v. Des Moines, which is the court case about the kids who like stick it to the man. The high school kids wanting to wear those black armbands, and the principal's like, "No, you can't do that because it disrupts the learning at the school." And so a bunch of kids started to get suspended. The two Tinker children, the boy and the girl, decide they're going to sue the school district. They win the court case, which was really, really interesting. Um, that's one of the things. Roy Benavidez has a couple questions. Um, Woodstock has a couple questions. Uh, the draft and the burning of draft cards. So just kind of like miscellaneous topics, but things that we've talked about. Um, so anyway, I think you guys are going to be just fine. I'm excited to see that data. Um, I want to do. Okay, and then so we'll get rid of all of our. Cause we can't use this stuff anyway. And we'll keep those. What do I want to get here? So, see, it's just like I don't want to waste the opportunity. Because, like, for instance, if I sand attack Abra, is there a chance that teleport misses? Like, I doubt it, but that would be pretty cool. I already have Rattata, so we can run away. Like I said, I really want to grass Pokemon here. That would be super helpful. And I get another bird. Fair enough. Item. And then, I mean, in theory, I could battle my way across the bridge. Okay, I'll name this one Ari since I messed up on the other one. In theory, I could fight my way across the bridge. The problem with that, there's a rival battle, and it would be nice to have all my pokes at, like 22 to do that rival battle. Versus, I don't know why I went in here. We're fine. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to make a snap decision and say, let's go fight Misty. So we bring everybody up to 21. Rolling, nice. Can I learn Bite? No, of course not. That would have been too convenient. Okay, so we're going to go Pidgeotto to try and beat the first one. Staryu. Maybe Sand Attack a couple times until... Oh, that's a bummer. I shouldn't get enough XP to level up. It's just one. Okay. Shouldn't. 19 though. Man. And that's another thing I need to remember about Gen 1. Or I guess maybe all of them. But like, normally my mentality is like just attack, 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 attack. But using moves like Confuse Ray and Sand Attack and stuff, like, surprisingly useful. And I need to get better about strategizing some of these battles. Alright, so star you, then star me. Let's see what we can do. Okay, hit it with 3 sand attacks. You're supposed to be missing. Man. Alright, that's fine. And then I really want a poison here. There we go. Alright. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. I don't want to lose any of my guys. Oh. Sand attack. I need you to take effect. He is hitting everything. Come on, survive. I think this is it. Okay. Oh, okay. We're okay. We are okay. Ay, ay, ay. But we need to get out of here, so that was rough. Okay. And then another thing, I'm trying to figure out when to evolve Latifa, because I kind of need a ground type for the next battle, and Latifa would be perfect. But I also know once you evolve it, they don't learn any new moves, and so I'm stuck with whatever I have, and her moves kind of suck. So anyway, that's where we're going to stop for now. Again, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to leave a comment if you'd like. Want me to name a poke after you, anything like that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.